Hi there, thanks for watching some of the video that I put out last time. That was rather nice of you to have done that. Today, apart from a few other things, I want to show you this. It's obviously a Blu-ray of 1900, and I think I must have seen this, some shortened version of this when it came out. I remember seeing it in a colour supplement saying about this film, but I never actually did anything about it. It seemed to sort of, in my mind, disappear. And I finally caught it at the cinema, probably some late night showing of it. And I think it must have been a really cut down version of this I saw. And so I bought this. And to be honest, I've never actually watched this all the way through because it comes on 2 discs. And I usually fall asleep by part 1. And I keep on meaning to watch the whole thing through, but being an Italian film, it tends to be rather slow. But the only reason I rate this out, apart from having quite a nice picture, is this thing goes on for 315 minutes. That's why it goes over 2 discs, 315 minutes. It actually has a DTX soundtrack. So when I tried it downstairs on my Sonos, it wouldn't actually play a while ago until Sonos upgraded it so they could play DTS. So but I'm just showing you that now because over here, this is the laserdisc of that. But this one goes on for 255 minutes. Now, I haven't actually watched this because I think I'll probably end up re-watching that. Probably slightly better colour, I imagine. But I just wanted to show you this rather rare, nice box. And you get inside here, apart from a piece of foam, you get 3 discs and nothing on side. So you get 5 sides. But nothing else. And some of the other things you used to come with lots of bits and pieces and whatever, but not for this box. And this is a Paramount showing. Now for the other one, for the 1900 from Eureka, well in the UK from Eureka, you actually do get quite a nice booklet. I never actually read these things, but you do get quite a nice booklet and some text, which is actually quite nice, and also, in theory, what ratio to show your filming. So just showing you the difference. And most of these, some, well not all, I say most of them, some laser discs I have actually as Blu-rays or 4K films, just to see if the picture has improved, which obviously it must. But I'll show you on the screen in a minute this showing as against the Blu-ray for about a couple of minutes. But this is really quite a nice cover, and I think in the end I'll end up buying the thing because of the cover. There is another one like this, Burt Lancaster film, The Leopard, that comes in a box set. But I haven't really got time to watch him dance around for 50 minutes on a ballroom floor. Now, that brings me on to a couple more I want to show you before we run out of time. And the first one, now I was watching Babylon the other day, which It's not a bad little film. It goes on for 3 hours. If you see it in the cinema, make sure you have a pee before you actually go see it. And they had some character there, Chinese, whatever, playing, I think, Suji Wong or something. And so, Anime Wong, that's it. And they playing that sort of character. So it made me think, I've got that sort of film upstairs. And it's this Shanghai Express. And I think I bought this actually for the rather nice French poster art of the late 20s, early 30s. This is in wonderful black and white. And actually the scenes at the railway station are actually really quite well done. Normally you get these sort of 30s films, you think, oh my God, that's all created in the studio. Obviously, this is actually all created in the studio. But right at the start, you think, this is really quite well done. Yeah. This, me showing you these laserdiscs, is not a form of film criticism or film school or anything like that. It's just my collection, whatever. So you take what I say with mild pinches of salt. But I saw that again, and I thought, yes, that's quite good for the poster and whatever. Nice little strip going down the side there. And in the last video we did JFK, so I raked out the Warner US copy of JFK, and this has a middle like this, which isn't really fantastic. It's rather like album covers, for records, and you think, I've got the fold-out cover. What are we going to put in that? Not much. Or some Roger Dean type spray. But there's that one with the typical Warner Brothers sheet. And while I was fiddling around, I found the extended cut, which says on the back, JFK, the director's cut, beyond JFK, the question of conspiracy. Now what you get in this is in the Japanese one I showed you the other day. That actually had quite a nice bit. What has this got in it? 1 disc, 2 discs, 3 discs, 3 discs, 4 discs. Oh my God, 5 discs. And filled up on all sides. Whether the whole film goes on for that long, I don't know. And a little box lid. Discs 9 and 10 have little documentaries on them. 9 operating journalism and an agenda, news and memory, the trail to Clay Shaw, Together in Clinton, the news goes public. Yes, could be interesting. I think I'll just watch the film. Oh. Does this actually say it goes on through 1, 7, 8? Yeah, the film is over 8 sides. 8 sides. Contains material not seen in the theatrical release. 206 minutes, it says. 206 for the actual film. And the last one is 189 minutes. Oh, well, we're not missing much, are we? 206. I thought this was wonderful. 206, 189 minutes. So, there you go. What's next on our little pile I pulled out? Yes. What's this one? Cop. Now, this is based on a James Ellroy novel, like Blood Under the Sun, Blood Under the... Blood on the Moon. And I remember watching this at the cinema and also on VHS copy. Now, I've never actually seen this on a disc anywhere, Blu-ray or whatever. And I've always thought he would actually make a rather good Bosch. And the way it's filmed and his attitude would be quite good as Harry Bosch. But in itself, this is not a bad little sort of detective film. And this is on the Paramount label as well. Going through all these. And of detectives, what else have we got here? I thought I had our detective one. Ah, yes. Here we are. 52 Pickup, Roy Scheider and Margaret. This is based on a Elmore Leonard novel. Not one of his funny novels. No, the sort of slightly offbeat, wacky humour like City Primeval or something like Jackie Brown or stuff like that. This is sort of a straightforward cop thing, rather similar to Mr. Majestic. That sort of, it's a thriller, but not a comedic type placement. And I think this is, oh yes, this is an image disc. Actually, I've seen this as I saw this as a Blu-ray the other day. And one more. What have we got? We've got Public Eye and Joe Pesci playing a 1940s, based on a true story sort of thing. Cameraman, photographer going around New York in the 40s. And what's next? Oh, Charlton Heston, the Omega Man. This is a PAL disc. The Last Man Alive is Not Alone. Oh, look, some decent stuff inside the fold-out cover. I think I've only seen an American copy of this once. Obviously, when he's doing his little science fiction period pieces. Planet of the Apes, Soylent Green. I think I've got that somewhere around. Make room, make room. But yes, not a bad little film. And also, I've got somewhere in here the Vincent Price Last Man on Earth, which was some Italian black and white job, which is fine. In fact, it's actually better than that Will Smith travesty of a film, I Am Legend. And last but not least, we have, we have Michael Mann's Thief, great Tangerine Dream soundtrack. Don't see this very often floating around. The Blu-ray of this is actually really quite good, some really good colours. That's quite a nice inside. Nice soundtrack. It's an MGM Funtime disc. And what else have we got? Yes, Death Hunt. This has got Mr. Bronson in it, Lee Marvin. This is actually really quite a good little film. Yeah, it's not a bad little film, chasing Bronson across the Alaska into Canada. Not a bad little film. It suffers a little bit in the middle, but it's it's quite a good little film, I must say. I think this is a little pan and scan job. Yes. Oh, and last but not least, Cabaret. Come to the. I think this is just a, oh, this is just a Warner Brothers. It's not even a double sleeve. This would be a good little 4K release, I would have thought. And our two last films are Charlton Heston in Cartoon, a nice 70mm film. Saving the Empire from Laurence Olivier as the Mahdi, busily killing everybody in sight. Can I even get this out of the plastic case? No. My God, it's been stuck in here for so long. Ah. Here you go. Can't even get it stuck in. Anyway, yes. So, Cartoon. Let's open this up. Oh, this is much better. And this is what you get in the end of Young Winston, or the start of Young Winston, where you get the Battle of Omdurman and the Charge, which is basically defeating Laurence Olivier's little army. Cartoon is nothing less than superb. Yes, not a bad film. Yes. And last but not least, we have a double of a couple of Stanley Kubrick early black and white. It only goes on for 60 minutes. It's a double disc set, and The Killing, where he robs a racetrack. Oh, looks like it comes out. And here we are. Oh, this is actually pretty good. Look at that. Not bad at all. Nice disc. Obviously in black and white. Can't say I've seen the first film, but The Killing I've seen a couple of times. Yes, very good. Stan was obviously on a learning curve. Very good. Okay, thanks for watching. If you can, subscribe, because I'll probably be making these quite regularly. And see you again.